Mermaids are just kind of okay, I guess. They're not that great, and they're just okay. I don't think I like mermaids and sirens enough to draw them every day for an entire month, but that's what Mermay's about, right? 31 days of drawing mermaids for some reason. Kind of want to find out who decided Mermay was a good idea. Anyway, I'm obviously not participating in Mermay. I'm only doing like 7 mermaids for the whole month or something. I don't really feel inclined on... I don't feel it necessary to draw an entire month's worth of mermaids, but more power to you if you decide that's a good idea. I am crazy enough to have done the month-long drawing challenges in the past, twice with December and once with October. They're bad ideas. I mean, they have their pros and cons. With month-long drawing challenges, they get you to draw every day and you get to practice, which is wonderful, of course, if you really need to get into that practice and used to drawing daily. And often when there are things like Inktober, it'll force you to do a specific medium so you can practice that. Or you can choose to do whatever medium you want. Last December, I chose that for the entire month I was going to do just digital art. I hate myself, that was a bad idea. But it did force me to get into more practice with digital art and improve. I don't know if I actually did or not, but makes me feel like I accomplished something. It also forces you out of your comfort zone, especially if you use someone else's prompt list for the month. Then you end up having to think harder about what you're going to draw and do things that you wouldn't normally do, like mermaids. I've always made my own prompt lists, but there are plenty of people who make them and put them out there for everyone else to use if they want. I usually make the most vague list ever, and just for December my list was just snow, sleigh, reindeer, penguin, polar bear. So I'd get to that day and I'm like, what the heck, Christmas lights? What am I supposed to do with that? But then forced me to do something different, right? Also, doing a month-long challenge can improve your speed, which is always great for art. At the beginning of last December, to do a full-body digital, completely colored everything drawing took me between 6 and 8 hours. By the end of the month, I got that down to like 3 or 4. Unfortunately, I went through an art block and ruined that. So it's like the whole month's progress that I made was a waste. Which brings me to the main con of doing month-long challenges, which is burnout. And maybe don't do what I do and do Inktober, have November off, and then jump right into Drawcember or December Doodles or whatever you want to call it. 1 month is not enough time to recover between a 30-day challenge. Trust me, but... And I just fried my brain and felt kind of guilty because after December I probably went like a month without posting any art. So I just couldn't draw at all. It was awful. So if you can find a way to do a month-long challenge and keep yourself from burning out or getting into an awful art block, more power to you, I guess. My solution has just been doing just 7 days or just a couple and calling it good. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. even though I've only drawn 7 or 8 mermaids. Which, by the way, I'm drawing Isla here, my main OC, I guess. I actually drew her because one of the people I follow over on Instagram, Smolangryraptor, was having a contest to celebrate reaching 7K, which she's now way beyond to that because she got so many new followers during the contest and in between when I first posted this drawing and am recording this voiceover. But it was just draw yourself or your OC as a mermaid, so Isla finally got to become the mermaid she always knew she was meant to be. So yeah, if you follow me somewhere else, like on Instagram, Tumblr, or DeviantArt, you probably would have seen this already, because her contest ended a couple weeks ago, so I had to post it. But I also wanted to record a speed paint of it, so speed paint's just gonna be a little bit late. With the water here, I wanted to make it look like a pool, you know, like that weird water texture-y thing that you see on the surface sometimes. But I think I failed. It just looks like electricity. Ugh. My link's down in the description below. Have fun.